Yeah, I just found this calculator. Well, I didn't actually find it, but I had a friend who gave it to me. He said he was gonna throw it away because it's so damaged. It's missing a back cover, and pretty much everything is being held in by tape. And, oh yeah, it does turn on, however, none of the keys work. Because this connector is just being held in by tape, and it's obviously not being connected. It does being powered by the solar panel. I'm not sure the battery works. Doesn't seem like it is. Yeah, it looks like the battery works. Not sure the solar panel works. It probably does, but there's tape being covered. So I'm just gonna dissect this. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna even fix that connector. First, I'm gonna try to see. Oh yeah, I also want to mention that all the buttons are missing. So there's like being labeled. I'm not sure which one's the power button. Like, this entire row is not being labeled. Yeah, that's metal. I wonder how it even got so damaged like this. I asked him and he said he doesn't know. LOL. Just peeling off the tape. Just trying to get into the button panel. This connector has been coming off, so obviously that's not making any contact. Earlier, some of the keys did work, however most of them didn't, and now none of the keys work, which means that obviously this connector is not being connected. I'm going to also remove it to see if I could somehow fix it. I was surprised that this thing was being held in entirely by tape. So you can see this is supposed to go over here. It has a metal plating, however on the other side is plastic. Which I didn't really I pretty much expected it. And I am surprised that this rubber pad has tape that's being held onto it. I'm trying not to damage the sensor pad, but I'm gonna try to peel off the tape. Well, it's like flexible plastic, however, shouldn't flex it too much. And here's the button pad, like the contacts. I'm gonna also remove this piece of tape. There's the the solar panel, and obviously it doesn't work because the soldering has peeled off. Oh wow. Wow. It's being powered on by the battery, obviously. I might try soldering that back in. And then there's an LED there. What's this? There's a piece of padding. Oh, that's just being holding in the LCD. Well, anyways, this obviously is gonna be really difficult to repair. I mean, this is like beyond repairable. Look at this. Not sure how I'm gonna even get this back in. These contacts are just really damaged. However, I'm gonna see if... I'm not really sure how this thing really works. Well, I'm just gonna... I would like to mention, this is obviously beyond repairable. Well, at least this part of it works. I found it if I use a piece of wire to touch the contacts, it'll think that I'm pressing some buttons. I really don't know the exact circuitry on the button. I'll have to figure that out later. Over there, know for sure that's one of those contacts go to the clear button. So yeah, we can refer to that. This guy referred to this. Oh, yeah. So this button is the clear. And I think... I don't know for sure which one. I'm not gonna spend too much time, but no, it's just one of those contacts for sure. Let's just play around with it. And I got some numbers. Just gonna use this as a jumper. Just like pressing random keys, and it's just random times it just quit working. Yep, I think it might be that there's a power button somewhere here. I don't know which one it is, as it isn't labeled. This is beyond repairable. I'm not gonna even bother fixing it. Just gonna press some random keys. Better idea. Oops. Yeah, there's definitely what those are is a power button. I know how it works is that it tries to detect combinations of how the contacts are being pushed. However, I'm really not so sure about which buttons go to which. Like, this is kind of hard to read, but I'm certainly gonna figure this out sometime. Well, it appears that this line goes to this contact, I think, so that the camera isn't focusing. I'm just gonna figure that out later, but I'm not gonna even bother repairing this. Though this part works, despite the fact that the connection to a solar panel is gone. However, I'm not gonna even bother repairing this. Just gonna tape everything back together. And I'm gonna start taping the button pad back and seeing if I could somehow get that to work back. And maybe that might repair it? Maybe. Now that's this done. I've noticed that before, some of the contacts are being covered with tape. That could be one of the causes why many of the buttons don't work. Well, before I previously was able to somehow get some of these buttons to work. However, then I realized this connector. I already mentioned about the connector. I'm just gonna finish taping this up. Well, this thing is still junk. Well, apparently it doesn't work anymore. Well, before the battery was working, I don't have a soldering iron, so I'm just gonna leave it like this. I taped it back. Don't know if I'm not gonna even bother repairing this anymore. I'm just gonna leave it as is.